Everybody, hi. No, I'm not about to talk about no credit. No, I ain't about to talk about no child support. I ain't about to talk about none of that. But y'all do me a favor, and everybody share the live. Everybody share. It surely is, Chief. Everybody share the live. Share the live. Hey, Drea. Share the live for me. Everybody. Share to everybody. Happy Sunday. Y'all know I don't even work on Sunday, right? But I'm on here. Let's talk. You feel anxiety getting on here, and it is. I'm gonna have to do put my little thing on my neck so I can bring my anxiety down when I get done telling y'all what I'm about to tell y'all. Yeah, it's very serious. It's very, 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 very serious. Instagram finally gave you a notification. Congratulations. Because they be playing. All right, did everybody share the live? At least share it to one person. Because what I'm about to talk about is going to affect everybody. Whether you on the path, you ain't on the path. If you got a debit card in your pocket and you deal with any of the major banks, you want to be on this live. And I'm not going to be long. ChatGPT not doing law and health no more. It's their system. Why would they? It's their system. They created it. I was never a big fan of it anyway. If you've been with me for a minute, you know that. New or old, what are you doing this for? In all seriousness. I don't know what you mean. New or old, what are you doing this for in all seriousness? Oh, that's my sound bowl you hear. The sound machine. How do I get my downloads? I don't know. It's in my blood, baby. God is. That's why, because God is just in me. All right, so look, let me tell y'all what's happening, right? So I had just got done eating this shit. You know, I made some macaroni and cheese, some greens, some fried chicken, and some cornbread, and some candy yams. Me and my daughter cooked it, right? I was about to jump in the shower. And I get to reading, because y'all know I'm forever reading, right? So let me tell y'all, as of November, so yesterday, actually, one of my people tried to use the ATM machine yesterday at Chase. I'll post what it said. It said no cash withdrawals, no cash. Look, damn, I want y'all to have this live because it's not about pause. I will tell y'all moving forward, my lives will start being on YouTube, and they may move from YouTube over to Fanbase because the new laws with these lives and the social media stuff that take effect December the 16th. But that's not what I'm on here for. But yeah. Okay, so let me try this again so they won't pause me. So anyway, they went to the ATM machine. It was talking about they gonna do no cash deposits, no cash withdrawals, and they thought it was strange, so of course they sent it to me. So they went also to another branch, so to make sure, like, okay, so just maybe it's the ATM machine. So boom, they sent that earlier, blah blah blah. So I was looking at it. I knew it was something to it, but I ain't had a chance to sit down because today fucking Sunday. I don't work on Sunday, but anyway. So do y'all know, as of November the 1st, I've been telling y'all, get y'all money out they banks. Y'all thought I was crazy. Y'all want to try to borrow money from yourself and all this dumb shit y'all doing. You better go get your money. So they have changed the withdrawal limits starting November the 1st. Wells Fargo. Now, I know for a fact that I can go to a Wells Fargo ATM and get 1,000 out. Not no more. It's $300. It's $300. Chase, $500. So y'all better look it up. They are restricting the amount of money as far as cash that you can get over the counter and through the ATM machine. Now, they just phased out the penny. I told y'all, shit, cash ain't king any longer. And I've been telling y'all, get a brokerage account, get your money out of their banks. Get it out, get it out, get it out. Now they basically restricting you on how much you can get out because they know when we, the people, figure out that the banks is going down, 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 especially after November the 22nd, 11/22. You know, they mess with the spiritual numbers too. They do shit on purpose. On 11/22, all these banks have to go iOS 2022 approved. If you don't know what that means, you better go look it up. ISO. But now, as of November the 1st, all of the limits have changed. $300, $500, even over-the-counter withdrawals. If you do like a Cash App and your shit is $300 and you only, after that, you can't send nothing else. Zelle limits. They are limiting so that we will not go and take our fucking money out of their banks. You better get a brokerage account and you better get to transferring. Okay? The dollar is gone, y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all, like, got tears in my eyes because they are literally doing this shit in our face. And so how fucking long are you going to sit and be fucking complacent? How long are you going to sit and consent and we don't get to fuck up and fight the fuck back? It's over. Through the poor connection. Okay. Yeah, so it was paused through the poor connection, right? And I got all my bars, y'all. So anyway, I'm back. As I said, November the 1st. They had everybody so caught up on food stamps, even though they knew y'all was going to get y'all stamps for November, right? They keep doing this dumb shit to distract you. And while they were doing that overnight, today the 2nd, right? November the 1st, all your limits is done. You got 300, 500. One bank got 750. I have not checked the credit unions yet. As of yet, y'all. I have not. So y'all can look it up or y'all know I'm going to look it up. But at the end of the day, before they tell about some fucking connection, my question is, how the fuck long are you going to sit there and keep telling having these invisible motherfucking people tell us what the fuck to do? It's not just going to take one of me. We need a million of me's. Tap the fuck in and get the fuck up. Period. The penny, if you did not know. They are not making pennies any longer. So if you go in the store and your bill is $4.99 and you give them $5, they now have to give you 5 cents because they talk about the penny is too much to make. What? So if you see pennies, you better pick them up because that's copper. Then they use the steel copper out the houses to go sell it before they turned everything to flexi pipes, that blue and red shit. So at the end of the day, wake the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Throw the fucking fear that y'all got in the garbage. For real, for real. Because if you ain't read the 2030 agenda, you need to read it. But these motherfuckers right in our face is crashing the market. It's in our face. It's like, hello, peek a motherfucking boo, bitch. I'm here. So, that's what the fuck I came on here for. Y'all know when I get off, I'm going to post the receipts of the bank limits, or you do yourself a favor, Google your fucking bank. And like I said, I know for a fact, Wells Fargo deposit was $1,000. Period. Because they know that the cash is not worth anything any longer. And they're trying to stop us from taking our shit out of their banks when we realize that the banks have failed because they ain't got it to give to us. So they're trying to do this digital shit. This is the beginning of we're going to restrict your money. As I've been telling y'all, digital sovereignty is a thing, but how bad do you want it? It's no system that they going to create that ever is going to outdo God when you walk under In God We Trust. But my question is, what if you're a person who have to pay your rent cash? You can't do that. You're only going to get $300. Zelle limits, capped. Over-the-counter limits, cap. I'm going to my branch tomorrow because they fuck with me and I fuck with them. They know me. When I come in, they be like, hey, Miss Store Power, you. I'm amazing. Let's sit down and let's talk. Because now you're going to tell me something. And all of that, oh, you can't get all, you got bullshit, you. So, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Nationality should not slow shit down. It's not that motherfucking hard. Get the passport. Nationality is, none of this shit is that hard, right? It's not. It's not as much as one think that it is. And right now, you got a little window. You got a window right now. You got a window. For my parents, I talked to somebody today, they're a follower, and we were talking about their kids. So I'm going to put it out here to each one of you. If you have children, one, even if your children is over 18, you need to have your child do a 2848, put their name in the taxpayer, put their social security number, and they need to make you, their mama, their daddy, or whoever the fuck their goddamn representative, and also make the trust. If you have children that are under the age of 18, you need to do a 2848. Are you ready? Grab a pen. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds. 1, motherfucking 2. At the taxpayer, you will put your child's name. You will put your child's social, okay? In the representative box, you're going to put your name. You're going to put care of for the address. You understand what I'm saying? Where it says CAF number, you're going to put needed. When you get down to the bottom, and it'd be like ABC 1, 2, 3, FEG, all of that shit down there, you are going to put F. Because you are a parent, a guardian, a sister, a brother, a grandma, whatever, read it. And then you're going to sign your name and you're going to get that shit turned in. We got to take our children and ourselves out of these people's system, or I'm going to move to motherfucking Uganda or some motherfucking where. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Yes, Ty.
You try my cake.
Yes, I'll try your cake. Your cake is fucking amazing. Thank you, daughter. Do I need to repeat it? If I need to repeat it, drop some hundreds. Drop some hundreds if y'all need me to repeat it. Okay. We're going to start with children under the age of 18 first, okay? If you have a child that is under the age of 18, you're going to put their name in the taxpayer box because, of course, you got them a birth certificate, they're a fucking taxpayer, okay? You're going to put their social. Where it says representative, you are going to put you. Your address, I hope by now y'all got P.O. boxes. God damn it. Get a P.O. box. Now, you need a P.O. box. Fuck getting shit at your address with that zip code because that puts you up under federal jurisdiction. A P.O. box. But you're going to put care of and then you will put the address. In the box where it talks about CAF number, you put need one. Okay? Then you shimmy down the paper. Now you can put you, and if you got a trust, you're going to put them both as representatives, okay? When you get down to the bottom of part where it asks about signing, if you are a parent, a sister, a brother, a auntie, a grandma, look at it. It tells you you're going to sign your name, and it is option F. F as in Frank, F as in fuck, okay? Now, if you have children that are over the age of majority, which is 18, they are now adults, okay? So sit your adult-ass child down and say, fill out this paper. In the taxpayer information, you will put their name. So if your child's name is Molly Sue, you're going to put Molly Sue, okay? Then you're going to put Molly Sue social. Okay, then in the representative box, they're going to make mom, dad, or whoever the fuck else, hopefully mom or dad, a brother, a sister, a grandma, okay, as the representative. So now you have POA. Now, of course, for a child, for the POA, you're good. Then you're going to file a fucking 56 for fiduciary. Okay? Okay. So y'all heard the lady, how she was able to save her son in court because she filled out the 2848 because she gave power of attorney. Because at the end of the day, you're going to assign a power of attorney or they're going to take the role as a power of attorney. Point blank, period. But now they fucking with your money. And see, I know a lot of y'all care about this, but it's mostly about this motherfucking money. They fucking with your money, now so how you gonna get it? They got withdrawal limits. How you gonna get it? How you gonna get it? They're trying to make everything digital and they're fucking forcing it. This is just the beginning. Because 2030, it's a wrap. So this is why I came on live tonight. I'm passionate about what I do. And I care for people even though I don't fuck with y'all. I really don't like nobody but my kids. But I care for humanity. And I'd be fucking damn while I'm breathing, standing right up. Then I'm not going to do all that I can to help y'all. I'm not looking at y'all comments. I don't know nothing that y'all saying. Because at this point, I really don't care. I'm actually just staring at the wall. Because it's got me fucked up. Now I understand why Chase would not let her do anything when it came to cash. November the 22nd, please look up what ISO is standing for. We have not been telling y'all to get digital currency as far as like crypto, XRP. We haven't been telling y'all to get those type things because we know what's about to happen. So you're either going to control your own motherfucking money and be your own fucking banker, or you're going to have to let them do it. And at that point, they're going to tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Okay. I love the kids. And at the end of the day, what us grown motherfuckers do right now is going to dictate what's going to happen with our children and our children's children. Because every time people comply with this dumb shit, they keep getting worse and worse. Motherfucker talking about he about to take the water from the fucking lakes. Bitch, God made the water, so y'all just gonna take it, huh? At the end of the day, when the fuck are we gonna get some motherfucking balls and stand the fuck up? They done ruined motherfucking Jamaica, because Jamaica is in a relationship with the United States for a motherfucking smart city. Because remember, they want a one world government. Haiti fucked up. Cuba fucked up. But go look them all up. Smart cities with the U.S. something shit. People. So get your shit together. You have to call, check if Navy Federal. I told y'all I have not checked the credit unions yet. But at this point, I ain't trusting none of these motherfuckers. I'm not, because they all still FDIC and I'm insured, right? Because they know when we know the bank's failing, everybody's going to run to the fucking bank. What country was that some months ago? I'm going to have to look it up, where they closed the fucking bank down and everybody was outside the bank trying to get their fucking money and they could not get it. This is what's going to happen here. This is why they got bunkers, because they already know that when this shit hit the fan, we going to go bunkers. They ass going to be up under the ground. We going to be killing each other. Don't come my motherfucking way, because I'm locked and loaded, okay? Play with your mom and don't play with me. But what? Why y'all trying to borrow from yourself and shit? Fuck that shit! And get your house in order. The fuck? You gonna go borrow from yourself and what? You can't take shit for $300 out. The fuck is you gonna do with that? $300? What is that? China, Vietnam, correct. I remember it was about a year or so ago where their money just fell and all their money was in the fucking streets. And I posted it. I don't know if I posted it on here or one of the 15 TikTok pages I had before they took them motherfuckers, where they were just throwing money in the motherfucking street. Now y'all see why I'm telling y'all, get gold, get silver, get Skyton Academy damn near giving y'all a fucking a way to learn this shit for $1. $1 for quarters, 100 pennies. Hell, pennies extinct. But it's copper though. I keep all my change for a fucking reason. If I go to the store, I just drop up my purses. I go pull all my purses. It's full of motherfucking change because that's tangible. But yeah, so you got limits. Check your bank. Check the limits. I will post what I have thus far. It started November the 1st. That was yesterday. On a Saturday. Going up on a Saturday. They done switched everything in everybody's face. And guess what? They didn't even tell anybody. But you know what they did? Because they sent you a new terms and motherfucking conditions that you did not read nor did you object to. Indians shut down overnight years ago. They were forced to change the digital currency and could only do 10,000 without proof. That's what I'm saying. Oh, shit. Cancel. Yeah. So it's coming here too. It's already fucking here. And they doing it slowly but surely. But I'm just advising you before you go in the bank talking about you trying to get some shit, or you at the ATM machine and you cussing them motherfucker out and this, that, and the other, and they tell you, oh, well, our terms and conditions, they probably sent you an email for all I know. But what I do know is that they updated their terms and the condition a year ago. And if you scroll down my page and catch some of them lies, I was telling you guys, I have been telling you to get a trust. Y'all think, oh, she just don't want to give us the answer to get a fucking car. Fuck a car. I got one. You want it? Fuck a car. I got a couple of them. You want one? Because if the state still own your shit, come 2030, your car gonna drive itself the fuck away. That's it is. Fuck the repo man. Your car is gonna drive its motherfucking self. You better go hit Al Terry Henry and get that motherfucking trackers off your fucking car. And we all got new debit cards this month too. That's what I'm saying, though. They've been sending it by email, the term, and they have. They're sending but you ignoring it. We need to stop the right left. We ain't on the right left over here. We on the motherfucking, we freestyle. I don't give a fuck who you voted for. Stop voting. Stop that shit. Why y'all got to be out here on Tuesday looking fucking crazy? Going up. I'm going to vote with voter stickers and shit. I voted. Did you, bitch? No. Yeah, I voted. I voted for T. Mika, motherfucker. I vote for me, goddammit. Me. T-I. I vote for me. You vote for you? Now watch how fast the government open back up. It's going to open back up. If they don't do it, maybe a week or so after, but before the end of this month, especially after November 22nd, when all these new systems got to go live, motherfucking food stamps went down. They was changing the system. I just proved to y'all that they using the banks. Because that damn food stamp card is a debit card. That's what I'm saying, though. Excuse me, it's a credit card. Because it gives a set amount, a set limit, every motherfucking month. They better rescind their voters registration, or you are voting that they can tell you what the fuck to do. And I've always been hard, but you're not telling me what to do. But at the end of the day, y'all, what we don't do today is going to hurt our children tomorrow. So now the question is, what you going to do? What we don't do today is going to hurt our children tomorrow. And if I was y'all, I would find a way to get some second residency somewhere, another passport somewhere. There are ways for it to be done. Because, baby, let me tell you something. This shit is not going to do nothing but get worse. Just like Charles Schwab said, and I posted it last year, you will own nothing and like it. A bull fucking shit shoot. But see, guess what? They can't take your cars if your car wasn't registered to the state. They can't take you if you ain't registered to the state. They can't take your house if you're not registered to the state. This is all I've been saying for the last couple of years. Get your ass out there, system. Freedom is not given, it's filed. Let me say it again. Freedom is not giving, it's filed. Matter of fact, everybody, let's type together. There's 379 people in here, and I want to see 379 responses of freedom isn't given, it's filed. Even my lurkers who refuse to like or tap, and you're making sure, because I know you all over here on this page, I don't give a fuck. Stay over here, but do what the fuck I just said. Get your ass out there, sister. The more of us, we are in strength in motherfucking numbers, and our numbers is weak right now. So get the fuck up. And stop trying to borrow from yourself. With punk ass 10, what are y'all doing? 1040E estimated payment. Do you know what an estimated payment is? Estimated. I mean, I estimate that I owe you this amount. So I'm going to prepay you, but not really pay you though. So you can put this shit on the record until I realize that I really ain't sent you shit. One or two may slip through, but you best believe they coming up on your ass. You don't have to borrow from yourself when you are the creditor. The IRS ain't got your motherfucking trust account. Your goddamn county clerk do. How many times I keep telling y'all that? Oh, and the money, the lights, gas, the water, and all these contracts y'all signing, that shit ain't coming out of your trust account. It is coming because they sold the security to the Treasury first, then to secondary people. The only person that got something to do with your sister VK, like y'all like to say, is your goddamn county clerk. and then matured at the age of fucking 33. You want that? You got to go to the county clerk and claim abandoned motherfucking property. I keep telling y'all that. But hey, what the fuck do I know? Y'all got this shit backwards. You're a corporation. Oh, you're a corporation. You're a business. Everything you do is business. Your name is a business. They registered you as a business. But because you were a minor, when they registered you at the business, whoever registered you had to put all of your assets in a trust. That is what the Chesapeake V shit come from. But that trust right there ain't got shit to do with your light bill, gas bill, water bill, car note. That's nothing. You enter into a separate agreement. And the person you enter into the agreement with has an agreement with the motherfucking Treasury for bonds. Then they got with each other on the secondary market where they're not supposed to be selling off. And then they're constantly selling out. But all that, I'm borrowing from my trust. And not unless you get in front of the fucking clerk, you ain't. And I don't give a fuck who telling y'all something different. Tell them to come talk to me about it. We're going to live. The fuck? Am I wrong? Come battle my motherfucking ass. While you around this motherfucker got people doing 1040s and shit. About to fuck they self up. While the world is crumbling fucking in front of us. Wake the fuck up. I heard you say that years ago. Literally just found out as of 3 weeks ago to get the account. That's what I'm saying. I've been telling people. Before I went away, I kept saying, the county clerk, the county clerk, the county clerk. Then that's when motherfuckers started flipping on me like they didn't got paid from the government to shut me the fuck up. Bitch, I'll never shut up. I shut up when I get motherfucking ready. It's like soon as I start telling y'all the clerk, motherfuckers start, oh, she's a fraud. Bitch, fraud these nuts, ho, and I ain't even got none. No, you don't have to do a 56 every year. You do it, once it's done, it's done. Only time you didn't have to redo a 56 if you're changing the fucking fiduciary. No. You gotta have to tell the difference between sugar and shit. You better. You better. Because the time is now. 1040 is only before income. We don't make income. Would you say it again? One guy, 888. The fuck? We supposed to be 1041s. You ain't got to borrow from yourself. Add up all your shit. If you got the light company, sit your ass down for 2022. Because you ain't got much time to claim that one. And take all your statements of them dividends that they said they gave you. Correct? And you add them all up. For the whole year, if you ain't doing it quarterly. You write that number down on a sheet of paper. If it's DTE Energy, go and pull their EIN number and their corporate address. Then you're going to do a 1099 fucking A. Then you're going to do another one for the light company. If you got a car, you're going to do it for the car company. Okay? You're going to do it for everybody. And then you add them up and then you do send it over because that's an informational tax. You are providing information that you had an agreement with these fucking security transfer agents. Then when it hits your transcript, you do the B's. Then once that shows, now you file the 1041. How you pull your credits down? By filing the fucking 1041. They're not going to magically just come to your house. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. God, let me pin this. He done told y'all all of the crypto that is pinned now. Is crypto that the bank is actually XRP. Did y'all see that Brinks? Y'all know what Brinks is. That's when Russia and all, Africa and all of them decided to make their own coin and shit, blah, blah, blah. But guess what Brinks is saying the system they're going to use for cross-country payments, XRP. If you don't get some XRP right now, don't ever talk to me again in life. Because you're missing out on wealth. But don't leave it in they shit, though. You want to get it and store it to become your private fucking banker. Or you might as well just go to Pfizer and knock on their door and say that little ingestible fucking tracker that they have now created that tracks you to see if you're complying. Who the fuck do they think we are? If you ain't seen it, go look it up. Pfizer is creating a fucking oral tracker. That's like a fucking pill, and when you take it, swallow, it stays within you. And they say it's to track if you are complying. What? Let's take a little step further. Ring. All y'all with these motherfucking Ring doorbells. Convenience is going to be the death of a whole lot of people. So now Ring just signed up with Flock. And if you don't know what Flock is cameras that they have everywhere. Just start looking up. They told y'all, don't look up. You better look the fuck up. There's cameras everywhere that actually tracks license plates. Well, now Ring is going to connect to the Flock system. So you're not the only one looking at your shit. They can tap into that. Now, yeah, they say it's voluntary, but we know what the fuck that mean. Hell, they told y'all taxes was voluntary, and you motherfuckers still paying them. Get y'all shit together. I feel bad for humanity. Just get your shit together. Because the more we fucking comply, the worse it's going to continue to get. We have to do this collectively. I don't give a fuck if you like me. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. One thing for sure and two for certain, I ain't never brought the wrong information to the people, ever. And the last that I checked, even with Gone for 8 months, that I'm the only motherfucker with a page full of receipts. I might have a motherfucker out here that got receipts that got something to do with me on their page, but them is mine. Bitch, I'm gonna pat myself on the motherfucking back. Pat, bitch. I ain't telling y'all shit wrong. But yeah, this shit is getting real. So get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Yeah, get up. That shit like really, I just got to eating that good soul food too. That shit was good as hell. I'm about to take a shower and I'm about to get my ass in the bed because I got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I see this shit and I'm like, oh my God, I got to go live and tell the people because y'all don't even realize it. Y'all was too busy out grocery shopping today because the grocery store was crowded than a motherfucker. Do you need a 2848 on an E-Trade Baker's account? If so, can you please provide an example? I just gave y'all with the example of how to do a 2848. Why do y'all make things so difficult? And if you have an E-Trade account, go read the terms and conditions. They the custodian, boo. They are the custodian. They own it. They own it. Like Coinbase, somebody told me that hell, they can't even buy no more than $100 worth of XRP on Coinbase. Oh my God, get y'all shit together. What is Layla Page? Creditogenics. I'm batting it too, because I'm always, and I've been telling y'all this. I told y'all I'm not normal, okay? I'm a whole alien. And it's just in me, and I know what the fuck, you know? And every time I'm like, I want to be done. But now y'all see why I had to take a break? I had to. Because I had to motherfucking recharge like a motherfucking Power Ranger. Now I'm like, go Power Ranger. And this bitch, let's go. You're going to put the XRP on a cold storage wallet. And you got to make sure that it's air gapped. Okay? Now, I don't know much when it comes to that. What I do know is what to invest my money in. And I do know not to keep it on their exchange. Okay? I'm learning more. But I'm learning from Skyton Academy. So when y'all see my post on my page, and it's a guy on there with salt and pepper hair, and he's talking about crypto, okay? You want to go to them. Because they are the masters of that. Like, I'm the GOAT of what this, they are the GOAT of that. Which is why I brought them on. Because you cannot stop the system. Period. And I've always told y'all, that you can't beat them, join them. Learn your position and play the motherfucking role. Stop bouncing from page to page trying to do some quick fix shit. Because fuck a car right now. Because guess what? Even if you ain't got one, fuck a car right now. Guess why? Because if you don't know how to make sure the state don't motherfucking own it, guess what? The state gonna own it, and when they decide that it's too much emissions in the air and whatever the fuck, and that you can't have your car no more, it's the states, they can just come take it. The new cars, they driving them bitches away. The new Toyotas for 2026. You know how in our cars, well, I know in my car, How you got like the GPS and you can connect Apple CarPlay and all of that. Well, in the 2026 is Toyotas. You have to pay for that service now. Right? Not only do you have to pay for the new updated service, which is why I refuse to update my car. Every time I get in my motherfucking car, that bitch tell me to update it, and I just hit the close button because, bitch, I'm not updating shit. It can tell if you're speeding, and it'll slow your car down. All type of dumb shit. Now you got Ring giving out the shit to the fake ass costume wearers who call themselves the motherfucking POHO lease. Them motherfuckers. Where's the privacy? The only way you're going to get privacy is stop moving within their corporation and control it. Stop moving in their corporation and control it. They made the corporate you. That's their shit, but you control it. You are the beneficiary of it. You have access of it. You're the investor. You're the credit. You're all that good shit. But guess what? If you don't have an address in the system and you only got a P.O. motherfucking box, how can they find you? If your light bill, gas bill, water bill is in your trust name, how they gonna find you? That part. What is your name? I'm the family of. The fuck? Because how I know my name is really Tamika. I don't give a fuck about what's on this piece of paper. I didn't give myself that name. Y'all got to start moving smart. Y'all got to have some discernment. But y'all got to start moving quickly. Time is not on your side. And time ain't on none of our sides. There is a such thing as digital sovereignty. And if you stick around for a little bit, I'm going to try to help you get there. But you got to want to do the work. I'm not holding your motherfucking hand. No, nothing. If I say it, go look it up. Like, instead of y'all asking me in the chat, what about this bank? Go look the fuck up. How do you think I know about it? I looked it up. I looked it up. Okay. I looked it up. Because the ATM machine told me, bitch, I only can get $300. And I'm scratching my head. I'm checking my account like, bitch, I know I got some motherfucking money. The fuck is going on? Talking about some bitch, I used to be able to take 1,000 out. I used to be able to spend 20 grand a day out just with the card, bitch, and I do it fucking often. Where the fuck? $300. Yeah, $300, y'all. That's Wells Fargo. Then Wells Fargo, the biggest motherfucking crook of them all, got the nerve to be the lowest motherfucker. Y'all best believe I'm walking in my branch tomorrow. Close this motherfucker. I don't even want this no more. No, ma'am, no motherfucking sir. So, that's that. How can I learn from you? I need structure. I'm telling y'all, I promise y'all, I'm putting that structure together for y'all. Like I'm making it is what name do we use for the EIN? What do you mean? What name do you use for the EIN? What do you mean? Don't be stressed. We don't get stressed. Go breathe real motherfucking quick and get what needs to be done. Period. And all of this, you're going to have a trust account. Like, I've been telling y'all, trust account. You need a trust account, go ahead, Credit Gen stuff. Get the link in her motherfucking bio. She got something over there that will help you, but you need to trust her. You need it soon. And people who already have trust, they're already done. You got to do some amendments because the rules have changed. The rules have motherfucking changed. So you're going to have to do some updates to your trust to make sure that it's befitting for the new times in which it is that we're in. Okay. Stop letting these banks take your dividends and file your motherfucking taxes. And then once you learn how to file them, start doing them every quarter. Get your motherfucking money. Okay. And do you know that you have the option through the IRS? It started, I believe, last year, maybe the year before. You have an option to get your money in cryptocurrency from the IRS. Yeah, you do. That could be very smart. Because as soon as you get it, then you're going to transfer it out to your cold storage wallet. Right? I just learned that my cold storage wallet wasn't even air gapped. I didn't know what the fuck air gap meant. I'm like, well, what the fuck do that mean? But guess what I did? I got clarification and I went and looked it up because I got one of the best motherfucking mentors in the motherfucking game. It's Skyline Academy. Because I didn't know what the fuck an air gap was. So my shit was out here protected, but not protected 100%. I told y'all I took a digital sovereignty test. That test will be available very soon. It is a free test that you can take, that you're going to answer some fucking questions, and you're going to be honest. And when you get your score back, it'll tell you how close you are to full digital sovereignty. And me knowing all that I fucking know, and y'all know this brain got a lot of shit in it. What the brain don't got the blood do. And I only got a fucking 86. And I felt some type of way about that 86. So I've been doing what I need to do so the next time I take that sovereignty test, I'll have 100. So where I was missing a few things. And when I said with the person who created this, like I said, it will come out very soon. It is a free test for you to take. So it could test your knowledge on how close to your sovereignty you are. And I sat with this person and I said, we both said it. We said, well, damn, if we scored this, what about our community? If I scored an 80 motherfucker set, an 86, I'm scared for some of y'all when y'all take that test. Because you're going to really see where you're not protected at. But guess what the good thing about the test? See, you looking at it physically in front of your face, you can see where you're not fucking protected at. And then now you will know what to do. Okay, I need to do this, and I need to do this, and I need to do this. Me physically seeing it on fucking paper with a score, and I'm a competitive motherfucker. It opened up my eyes to some shit, and it got me right on the ball. And I made that score my screensaver. So every time I look at my phone, I see that score, and I go. Because it recommends to you, once you score, it'll recommend to you what area you need to help in and how the fuck to get it. And that's what the fuck I'm doing. I would say, you know exactly what test I'm talking about, right? Yeah, that test is it. Oh, trust me, it's about to be even better. It's just hold on. So for y'all who know what I'm talking, it's about to be even better because everything y'all need gonna be right on there. From that side to this side to the trust side, it's gonna all be there for you to see where the fuck you at. Why are you talking about? No, your 56 goes to who it goes to. It goes to the IRS. And the 56 have to be mailed in. They want a wet signature because you're talking about fiduciary. You got a 46, yeah, but guess what? It ain't a 0, so now you know what area you got to work in. But it made you look at it, and now it gave you a sense of, okay, I got this part, but now I need this. I think that test was the greatest thing that could have ever been created. And now it's going to be some additional things added to it. And it's going to be like the best motherfucking app in the app store that anybody will ever be able to use when it comes to taking that test. No, I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo, baby. Yeah, I don't really get along with them Capricorns. They two-faced as fuck. Yeah, act like they your friend one minute and the next minute they like, you're a scammer. You learned it from the birds and shit. The birds and the bees and all this shit. Oh, they just mad because they can't be me. It's cool, though. But yeah, y'all. I just felt some type of way. Thank y'all. You scored a 50, but you're working on the ears pinpointed good. But guess what? Didn't that test make you say, that part? And I'm loving to see you guys that are in here that are telling me what you scored on the test, because you know what that lets me know? I know where you learning at. I know where you're at. And guess what? Pat yourself on the motherfucking back. Every last one of y'all in here, pat yourself on the motherfucking back, because guess what you did? You took the extra step to make sure that you are covered. So keep doing it. I know exactly. You can't make the test. It's an actual test. It's called air gapped. It's an actual test. It will be available very soon. It's in beta testing, but there are some people in here that, you know, we are all learning the digital side to protect ourselves from one person. I keep telling y'all, Skyeton Academy. I'm trying to tell y'all where to go. Okay. I'm not no affiliate. I'm a learner. I go and sit in them fucking classes just like you do. Right? I don't even say nothing. Because it ain't about me. Right? But I know that this new age that we're going into, you're not going to tell. So that ain't going to do nothing but go down to you can't keep no more than $1,000 in your bank account. One of my OGs on the page, y'all remember when I pulled up, and it's closer to the bottom, there 4 classes of people where they said if you don't obey, you got sovereign. It's 4 classes of people that it was a chart that came out some years ago. They tried to say that the chart was not right. They're fucking lying. And this is what's about to happen. They expect us to comply. They are about to do some one world government shit. But as I said, God is good. And for everything they have in place is something else. You're either going to be private or you're going to be public. You're either going to think for yourself and learn how to handle your own affairs where you don't need these people, or you're going to be a slave to their system, trying to wait at the ATM machine for $12.01 to get $300 more out. Hell no. Don't do that, Capricorn. Capricorn, I'm fucking with it and stab me in the motherfucker back, but don't worry about it, because I'm going to pay you back for that one. I'm going to pay you back for that one. I know you're listening. I'm going to pay you back for that one. What? Law number 1, bitch. So yeah, the test will be any updates on fourth quarter takeover. Let me tell y'all something about fourth quarter takeover, right? Outside of one class that I changed, I showed up for fourth quarter takeover every motherfucking week. Right? I told y'all that it was not a class that I was even gonna give a replay for, right? Some of them I actually dropped. Y'all know 2 of them, shit, they said they recorded, but they didn't record, right? But if you were in fourth quarter takeover, you would be halfway to the finish line, because I gave y'all all of this. I literally walked y'all line by line, step by step. I told y'all, I gave y'all the education part. I say, hell, you want the education part? You better hit the YouTube. You better hit the old class. I literally put them down there for free, because the foundation is still the foundation, right? Now, we got to move some chips around now, right? Some bricks around, but the foundation is still that. And I literally, from December to the end of fucking February, think the beginning of March, I went line by line by line on every sheet. I went in order. The very last class, I did a full recap of every sheet, everywhere you get it. We were like back in 3rd grade, line by line by line. And y'all, guess you didn't think that you needed it, because y'all too busy. I went to text class. Well, guess what? You need to get that shit done first. Because how many of y'all, for real, did one of these little tax shits that somebody done told y'all to do? You see the money on your account, but you can't even touch it. I was trying to stop that by giving you the foundation first. Because guess what? You have had other people saying that they are POAs, the bad actors. You have had other people acting as power of attorneys and fiduciaries over you. Then all of a sudden you come out the blue and you file a tax return or whatever, and they don't know who you are. Guess what now? Now they think you the fraud. So they're going to hold your shit. They're going to keep asking for shit. You're going to keep getting letters. Oh, you got 6 more weeks, 6 more weeks, 6 more weeks. I was trying to avoid y'all having to deal with that, so that you can establish who you are on the record. So when your shit get to coming in, oh, they know, oh, you the right person. Why do you think ID.me is not existing the way that it is? And that you got to confirm who it is that you are. Like I said, that system can be good or it can be bad. It will be good if you learn how to use it. God damn it, it's going to be bad if you don't. Right? All of these changes that we're seeing within the banks and etc. is really for fraud. Now, when you look up the daily limits, they say they're doing this to combat fraud and money laundering. Well, who is the ones that's really committing fraud and money laundering? The motherfucker that's holding your shit. So when you read it, you'll think they're talking about us, but they're not talking about us. They're talking about the bad actors. I've also told you guys that they did a Chapter 11 reorganization, voluntary bankruptcy. I told you guys when I came back that their forms have changed. Their names are not in all capital letters any longer. They're in upper and lower case. Wells Fargo have changed their primary offices from one building. They're now in another one. Their phone numbers now even changed. Okay, Mr. Cooper, if you got a mortgage, you about know who the fuck Mr. Cooper is. And I ain't talking about hanging with Mr. Cooper either. Well, them and Rocket Mortgage are now one because all of these companies have silently reorganized themselves, shift our securities over to their new company, and then they're going to sit up very, very soon and say, oh my God, we lost all your fucking money, when they've already transferred all of your securities to their new company. Everything have changed. But if you would have did what I said in fourth quarter takeover, when I took my precious time and for once a week, I was tired as hell when that shit was over. That's why I needed to be gone for so long. Because y'all don't understand the energy that it takes to do this. When I get on these live with y'all, I don't know what the fuck I be saying. Sometimes I have to go back and listen to myself. I know what the fuck I'm saying is right. For y'all that get it, you get it. When you don't, I don't give a fuck. But y'all that get it. And I be so fucking drained. If I did that live with y'all the other night, I was only supposed to be on there an hour. I realized I stayed on there for 4. But baby, when I tell you the next day, I was so motherfucking drained. So I have to recharge myself like an Energizer bunny too. Because this is not for the weak. Okay. So when I see y'all say something like, oh, can I get this for court? What? Like, wasn't you there? I told y'all to grab a pen and a piece of paper. I set up and typed at the same time you should have been typing. I clearly said, hey, you might want to do this while I'm doing it. So I don't be feeling bad. Because I didn't guarantee a replay anyway. I said it's a live class. And I showed up all the way to the end. Now, for you guys that did take it, and y'all did do some of your forms, there are a few little changes for the way that the system is running now. But for the most part, it's still the same. If you're on this live and you ain't got a P.O. box, you might want to go get one. ASAP. Now, when you do the P.O. box, because you're putting the P.O. box in the name of the trust, that is not a personal use. It is business. Because remember, the trust has a what? EIN number. Hell, you're a fucking business. Your social security number ain't shit but a 9-digit EIN number. It's a business. So make sure you check the business box. Somebody had got one and they said the people called them and said they got to come redo the application because they hit personal and not business. When they ask you where is the trust located, can somebody type in the chat, where is the trust located? Y'all tell me y'all answers. I am the mail lady clerk. And welcome to United States Postal Service. How may I be assistance of you today? Oh, you have well, where's your trust located? Somebody tell me where's your trust located. Now let me scroll all the way up. All righty. There we go. So y'all make sure y'all look that up. If I was you, I would have that shit filled out before you get in there. Fill it out and make sure it's right. There you go. The county clerk's office, where you were born. You can also do the hospital to where you were born if the hospital is still open. But I just say do the county clerk because they are the one who registered you. There we go. So when you do your thing, make sure you put that. That's where the trust resides. It does not reside with you. It's not at your home address. Okay? It is with your registered agent. And who's the registered agent, guys? The county clerk. There we go. I love the way you said that. Hold on. Let me pin your comment. I love the way you said that. Domiciled in the county clerks. And it is. Okay? Now, then you put you down. You're going to have your certificate for the trust when you go. Because don't forget, you are opening up for the trust. So you're going to need your certificate for the trust when you go into get the P.O. box. Okay? And you're going to need your ID so that you can show that you are the trustee. And please, please, please do not forget. Okay? If you got to write it on your motherfucking arm like we used to put our test answers on our motherfucking arm. When you sign that application, you are not signing as your corporate you are signing as your trustee. Then when you do that, all your fucking mail needs to be transferred to the P.O. box. If you're in a house and you got more than one trust, etc., there is a spot on the back where you can add additional names. Because one thing about a P.O. box, if that P.O. box is not, if that name that's on the P.O. box is not on that letter, they will not put it in there. So if you're going to get additional mail there, that's from a family member, a kid, an additional trust, you will write that stuff on the second page. Nobody should be using this military jurisdiction as addresses, because this is how they tie you back to their system. The key and the goal right now is to get out of their system. Get your shit on the record. File your taxes properly. And if you think you're going to get anything tied to that trust that's connected to that birth certificate, hear me and hear me good. Your registered agent has it. And in every state, they have what's called abandoned property laws. And if I was you, I would go pull the county clerk's manual. The county clerk's manual. And I would read it. And then I would go to my state. Michigan, ours bad than a motherfucker. I'm going to tell you that, Michiganders. And I will pull up the abandoned property laws and I will read them. And baby, when I tell you, they tell you step by step how to go get your abandoned motherfucking property. It also says that the clerk has the right to use the abandoned securities until the rightful owner stands up, right? Remember, I keep telling y'all we hired these motherfuckers. So let's just say in your county clerk, they took your certificate, your bond, right? At 33, it matured. But up for them 33 years, it was making money. And the abandoned property law says that when the rightful owner come and get it, they have to give you the principal and the interest and everything that they made. But lawfully, it says that they can utilize the security, the AKA the bond, until the rightful owner stand up. Stand the fuck up. So anything you want that, it go from the clerk. But all of these contracts that you signed since you was the age of 18 and all of that shit right there, you are motherfucking investors. Those are goddamn dividends. Fuck these motherfucking companies. File your motherfucking taxes. You get your money because you are exempt, because it is under God we trust, and you make these companies have to pay their shit. Because right now they done ran off with the bag. Them bitches done ran off with the bag on us. And move their companies and think they about to do it again. But this time, they got some restraint. Now they can tell you everything you motherfucking buy. So no disrespect. Let's talk about street niggas. How the fuck is you gonna get, you know what I'm saying, paid for that pound now, nigga? If everything gotta be digital. That's why the IRS says that you even supposed to claim your illegal activities. Yes, it does say that in the IRS manual. You are supposed to claim your illegal activities. Because the cash is about to be dead. Cash is not king any longer. Yes, pull the county clerk manual and read it. And then look at your abandoned property laws. Yes, you can use one P.O. box for more than one trust. When you look at the post office application, on the back of it, it says name and lists, other mail that will be coming there. So yes, you can do that. You just turned 33. Your birth certificate just matured, darling. Why y'all think they said that Jesus died at 33? 33 is the death of the contract. I done told y'all that. The death of the contract was at age 33. It sells for 33 years. But all the money that they made, that's why I say, look at these people like, thanks, boo. You done made me some motherfucking money. But if you read the abandoned property laws, you'll know how to go get it. You'll definitely know how to go get it. So because these new rules that they putting into place with social media, they now got a task force or whatever. And they say that it's on public platforms that they can utilize it. And everybody that has a Apple device, if you got an Apple device, drop a 1 in the chat. I want to show y'all something real quick. If you're on an Apple device, drop a 1. Hell yeah, thank them. They making money for you. All right, all my ones in the chat. All my ones in the chat. Hey, 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 hey. All right, look up at the top of your phone where it shows your signal strength, and it'll tell you your internet, whether you are 5G or whatever. Y'all see that up there? If y'all see that up there, hit the hearts. Because I want us all to be looking at the same thing. All right. Do y'all see, if you see an orange looking button at the top on the right hand side, drop a 2 in the chat. Y'all see it? Let me tell you what that is. Your phone is recording you. Now, I have went through every setting on my phone and closed off all listening from Google, from everything, right? But every time I get on my phone and to talk, or I get on a live, that button is there. It is an orange button at the top. It's a little bitty button. If you don't see it now, it could be because I'm on live. But when you get off and the next time you make a phone call, look at your phone. Okay? That means that they are recording you, even though all of my settings are off to be recorded. And as soon as I'm going to take a picture of it right now. And when I get off, only when the mic is on. But when you just on the regular phone, now all of my stuff is disabled. I have disabled everything. They shouldn't still be listening. But they are. Yep, it's an orange dot that come on at times. And it's only going to come on while you are on the phone. I cut all of that off, Alonzo. When I tell you, everything is cut off. But they still listening. So, that's that. I know with Instagram, I had to literally cut it so that y'all can hear me. But everything is off. And every phone call that I make, I notice that it's been up there. You can't, and see, I had to update my phone. I hate updating these phones, right? But after I did that last live with y'all, my phone went into SOS mode the next day. I could not use my phone. So when I called the phone company to say, why the fuck is my phone in SOS mode? They told me that my phone number deactivated itself from the eSIM. How the fuck? Now, this is after I did that 4-hour live with y'all. I could not use my phone for part of the day. That ain't the first time it's done that. So, I am now switching because I don't like this eSIM shit. Because it's an electronic SIM, but where's the data? Right? Where's the data? I've also learned that if you're storing your crypto and your wallet and shit is on an active phone that has a plan on it, that's what Eric got me. And if you don't know what I just said, you better hit Skype Academy. It's $1. It's $1 for the first month. Spend the 4 quarters and go learn some shit. On Wednesday, they have the Connect card, their YouTube. You can't afford $1, go to their YouTube. When I tell you, they walk you through it. But you're at a stage now where you're going to need somebody that know what the fuck they talking about to kind of almost hold your hand, but we not going to hold your hand, but we going to give you what you need so that you can fly like the eagle, because it's time to start flying like some eagles, y'all. Okay. I keep saying it in the chat. The few times I look down, can I go back over to 2848? I will repost this, but I'll do y'all one even better. I'm going to go sit down in my office. I'm going to put up a example, and I will drop it in my link tree. No excuses. No excuses. It's a very uniform sheet. It just depends on who's the taxpayer. Okay? You definitely want one for your trust. Your trust needs to have one. You are the representative, but the trust needs to have one. Okay? Your babies, especially if they're under 18, they need to have one. Hell, if they over 18, you know why? It is harder. I got someone I'm trying to help get their boyfriend out of jail. And baby, let me tell you something. She tried to get some trust documents sent in so he can get them signed, and they sent them motherfuckers back. It is harder for you to get legal things done once they have you. It was the reason I put up that Gucci Mane and what you call it shit. I didn't put the part where she said they kidnapped him. She had him in the doctors, but guess what? She could. She's his POA. Okay. You know, that clone Gucci, yeah, him, right? His handler, him, right? The POA. That's why I said, even with adult children, you want it on file, because guess what? If your child needs you, that's the worst time to be trying to become POA when they already either incapacitated, they could have had an accident, or they done got locked up and they don't want to tell you shit because now you got to try to get the POA and get them to notarize it. Nobody has time for that. So guess what? Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. But with your older children, they need to assign you as POA. You need to assign, like my children are older now because they can always speak for you. Look it up. They don't have to become your financial POA. They become your your legal and medical power of attorney. Definitely get a medical power of attorney. This to this day is why I could never get my mother medical records when I know that they killed her. It's because I asked for, I will never forget, she was laid up there in a medically induced coma. And I asked them to give me a copy of her file and what medication she was on. Even though I'm a nurse, so I'm looking at the bags. They don't know I'm a nurse. And I know what they was giving her. They was giving her Dilaudid every 60 seconds. They were trying to shut her organs down. And when I asked for a copy of her medical records, the doctor looked me dead in my fucking face and said, she needs to give you permission to get it. I say, how the fuck can she give me permission if she's in a coma? That nigga just looked at me and smirked and walked the fuck out. So when I tell y'all that my learning started because of pain, I couldn't even grieve. I got to fight the courts. I'm trying to fight the hospital. I was doing a lot, right? But it made me be who I am today, so I'm okay with that. So get a power of attorney on the record, okay? And for your trust, you need one as well. Your trust is the taxpayer. Your trust is the taxpayer. Why do you think that when you get the CP575 form after you got the EIN number, it says this EIN has to file a 1041? Duh. But you want to file that because that's how you get all your money back. So for your trust should have a 28, 48, and 56. Okay. If everybody say, well, what do I put in the descendant box? Are you a descendant? You see, on the first box, it says identifying number, and the next one, it says descendant. Are you a descendant? Oh, okay. Do you know what descendant mean? If it don't apply, let it fly. And because the trust is the one who assigned you to be fiduciary, when you scroll down to the bottom, and it asks you, what authority do you have? Then you check the box that says trust or amendment, right? And it has to be mailed in. And you might as well, when you mail it in, mail them in a copy of the certificate of trust, because they're going to send you out an identifying pin. And then, once your trust is set up, your ID Me is up under your personal. It has to be up under your personal, but you can attach the trust to it. Okay? That's how it's done. So make sure you got an ID Me. You want to be your own bank. You don't want the bank to have to say you can't get more than $300. You want to be able to file your taxes properly. You want to be able to do a transaction and they get paid immediately because now you did it. That means you can file the 1099-A immediately and then they can get the funds and blah, 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 all that good stuff. Yeah. Okay. I'm literally giving you the video for our forms. Which video? Stop asking and go watch. Oh, they gave y'all the YouTube. That's what I'm saying, though. Eli, was that the very last class video? Because the very last class, the whole class was nothing but from A to Z, 1, 2, 3. I told you I wasn't playing in those classes. Those fourth quarter takeover classes maybe lasted an hour and 15 minutes. I was not playing because I was done with giving the what, the why, the where. No, now it's how. And I went line by line, and y'all didn't want to listen to me. And now y'all scrambling and shit because what? Does the CP575 and the 2848 go to the same place? Yeah, they all going to the IRS. How about go read it? It'll tell you where it needs to go. I promise you it will. You can do the 2848 and upload it through your ID.me portal. It's that 56 you got to mail in. Because now you're talking about fiduciary capacity. They need a wet ink signature. Okay? With the passport application, you're going to add a declaration of nationality with it. Maybe I'll put it in my bio for y'all. So when it comes to your kids, do you have to do a separate ID for yourself, for them? Or can you file? You can file their filings up under yours if they're under 18. Because remember, that's where the 2848 comes in, and then you're able to connect them because you are the trustee. So you're able to connect them to you, and you'll do it as a transmitter. Yes, you can file a 4852. Yes, you can. You sure can. It is an amazing time to be alive. And my YouTube is connected in my link tree. If you go on my link tree, it'll say, I think it say Path of Freedom YouTube on it. If you click it, it's going to take you directly to my page. The videos that y'all want to see at this current time will be the fourth quarter takeover. Okay? A lot of things have changed. You know, well, the way that they're processing things have changed. I'll put it that way. But to fill out these forms and things like that, yeah, do the fourth quarter takeover ones. Because if you are trying to set yourself in position to do private banking for real, and not that play shit, you're going to need to have your foundation in order. And if you don't want to wait, if you want to wait 4 to 10 days to get a refund back instead of months or years because they didn't hold it up, you know, and it's the new way that they're doing everything. And like I said, you are either going to learn to operate the system or you're going to have to get them to do it for you. And you know if they do it, they're going to steal. So enough of the stealing. You really have the opportunity to manage your own affairs, but it has to be done right. Okay? So stop saying these motherfuckers paying you out your fucking trust. Why you think the state want to hold on to you and make you a part of them, and every time you move and this, that, and the other? Why? Because even when you move states, it moves. It goes, that's why they're a part of the union, right? But these everyday contracts and shit y'all doing, y'all are being investors into the fucking corporation, and they got shit to do with. They put it in the trust to hold it because they're acting as your fiduciary, so legally they have to put it in the trust, right? But that's not coming out of no Cesta BK. Your county clerk has that. And if y'all go down on my page from like the end of 2024 to all the beginning of 2025, you'll hear me keep talking about the county clerk got your money, the clerk got your money, the clerk. I've been telling y'all the clerk got your money. I even put some of the abandoned laws up, like my page, and not unless they took them down, because I don't scroll my own page. The answers are there, but I just told y'all, I'll pull up y'all state abandonment laws. Because remember, you are abandoned and everything. So the reason that you fill out a 1099-A before they fill out the 1099-A is because They want to say you abandoned it. They never do a 1099-A for acquisition. If you realize 1099-A stands for acquisition and abandonment. And a matter of fact, I was just scrolling through all my old files. I did a fucking ebook on the 1099-A and the 1099-C years ago. If you've been with me that long, you know that it was years ago, because I told y'all how to fill it out and how to make sure you put beneficiary behind your name and this, that, and the other. So if you've been with me long enough, you know, right? But they don't fill out the 1099-A until you have abandoned it. So that's why I say your bank account deposits from 2022, you got until this year to you know what I'm saying, to get them filed, because they're going to be at the 3-year mark. And so at the 3-year mark, then these corporations, the bad actors, are now going to file a 1099-A of abandonment and ask the IRS, can they keep your securities because you abandoned them? So they do that at 3 years. That's why the number 3 is so sufficient. Then they take it and make money off of it. Then they have to send it to your registered agent. Right. So stop abandoning your shit. Stop banning your shit. Stop banning your shit. Oh, Alonzo, you been with me for a minute. He like first, middle, last, but bloop. Bloop. Discharge. Oh, see, somebody telling you. My YouTube discharge that shit 2.0 shows a 1099. Take off you don't even have to put the word beneficiary on no more. Just fill it out on the A. On the A. See, I didn't taught so many motherfucking classes. But yeah, I think I was one of the first ones telling y'all to do the A and the C and etc. You know what I'm saying? Getting your TDA account and make sure you got a TDA account for your trust. There's a TDA class on my YouTube too. Y'all sleep on my YouTube. Baby, when I tell you YouTube is full of all the good shit, y'all sleep on it. Y'all are asleep on it. And the primary membership, the one that's, I think it's $99 or whatever. If you are in that class, I am. If you are in that side, I'm about to change the videos that are in there, and it'll be basically like for beginners. Like if you brand new to this shit and you really don't know what the hell is going on, but it just sound good to you and you want to do it, then that'll be in there. You got your TDA account. That's amazing. Do you got one for your trust too? And if you got a business, you can open up one for your business too. So you can have a TDA account, trust, personal business. And because you're about to start doing everything, you know, up under the trust, like moving all of your assets by funding your trust, by putting your you know, monthly statements and stuff, your life insurance, your cars and stuff in there. You can also have a PO, a TDA account for your trust. So you can have one for your business if you got one, your trust, and then your personal. But we want to move away from personal, right? That's what we want to move away from. We want to move away from that. We just want to give that trust EIN, even though you are the grantor and you can, things that you would normally file up under your social can be filed up under the 1041 because you are considered the grantor, right? So it is a grantor living trust. Yeah, and if y'all need any help with trust, you have no clue about it, just go on Creditgenics page. Even her, the stuff that she put on her page walks you through it too, whether you realize it or not. You just got to have an ear to hear or whatever. But, yeah, because I have accounts with them too. You got accounts with who? How can you get it open after they closed it? I don't know. What did you do? It really depends, but you know what? The system that changed over. Try your luck. Try your luck and see. Or if not, try to open it up under your trust account, your trust info. Your LLC is the trustee for my trust. Why you ain't make yourself the trustee for your trust? It's a grantor's trust, but you can make the LLC because you still control the LLC, right? My TDA account was closed. I can withdraw the money that's in there. Why did they close it? They normally let you get your money. They give you time to transfer it. I out to whatever account that's connected to your TDA account. And it's best the bank account that you have connected to your TDA account. It'll make it so much better if it was a brokerage account, y'all. I keep trying to tell y'all, make it a brokerage account. Even when it comes to like Coinbase and all of these crypto exchanges, banks are blocking you from connecting your debit card to buy crypto because they know what you're doing. Or they have closed people accounts from buying crypto. But if you have your brokerage account card, because a brokerage is for what? For investing. It's an investment account. That would be best. You can still use your brokerage investment account the same way you do a regular bank. The thing about it is, your shit is protected. It's protected. Okay? And the only way that brokerage accounts are going to go bankrupt is if all the clients take their money out. Unlike with a bank, that everything they're doing is based off of our deposits. And they have squandered our fucking money. And they have stole our freaking money. And they are going to utilize the Dodd-Frank Act that Obama signed into office as the bail-in. Okay? The secured parties are not going to get shit. But what's crazy is that when it comes to the Dodd-Frank Act, yes, we are considered a secure party, right? Secure creditor, excuse me, to the bank, because we are the ones that's making the deposits. And normally when a bank have to do a reorganization, the secure creditor is the last one to get paid. But guess who they have to automatically pay? Y'all catch this. Employees, right? If the government shut down the banks, they are obligated to pay people in a certain order. And employees is one. Now, if you look at the tax document that I put up, that was JP Morgan and one of the people under their trust account. And you look in the right-hand corner, you'll see it'll say an employer ID number, employee ID number. Every last one of these companies, these banks got us in the system as employees. So even though the bank did the reorganization, they have to lawfully pay the employees. We are the employees. But because they are the custodian and you didn't give them no instructions, they going to pay the fuck all right, just like they did in 2008. But they are going to keep it and you will never know about it. Okay. So yeah, y'all. That's what but we're not canceling no more debt. We're not canceling none of their motherfucking debt. No. Do not do a 1099-C. We are not canceling their motherfucking debt. Pay us. In order for you to accrue the credit, you're going to have to file the taxes on an abundant 777. And I bet you they get some act right in their system. Just file it. The acquisition, it was an acquisition. And once it hit your thing, when you get ready to file your taxes, and hopefully y'all got yourself in position so that when I do show you guys how to properly file your taxes, because I will, that you won't have to come back and do all these other steps that I've been telling y'all to do. This is what I'm telling y'all to do. And now tax season is approaching very fast. Very fast. So, thank you, new account. I try to do what I can do. But one thing I ain't going to do is lead y'all astray. Okay? And I'm doing this because it's not right. And more importantly, I worry about y'all kids. I worry about my kids. And our parents failed us because they ain't know no better. They were some yes sir, yes ma'am, go to college and work 40 hours and do what the man said. That's why we were created, y'all. The generation before us fucked up. So we came down here like, no, we about to fix this shit. Fix it. We got to fix it. It's the greatest wealth transfer in history. You have an opportunity to change the entire trajectory of you and your family for the next 99 years. And I say, if you ready to motherfucking go, go. If you coming with the bullshit, get off my page. Period. Because I know I got a lot of workers. I got a lot of lurkers. I can tell by how many, because I can see how many people view the post. So I may have a post. I got one post the other day that got, matter of fact, the live I did the other day. When I checked it earlier, 17.9 thousand people looked at that video. But what, 400 of y'all liked it? Y'all ain't got to be over here playing hide and seek with me. I don't give a fuck. As long as you get the information, you utilizing it. I already know half of y'all two-faced as fuck. I know that. But that ain't what the fuck I'm here for. Half of y'all don't even motherfucking like me. But I'm okay with that too. Don't like me. But you know who else I want you to not like? These big motherfucking corporations. And we cannot like each other and take them down to motherfucking together. All in the name of, I don't like her. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not here for you to like me. And I ain't here to be your motherfucking friend. Call me motherfucking Noah. And I'm trying to put you motherfuckers on the ark. Because it's about the motherfucking rain, goddammit. Get on the boat. Excuse me. Get on the train. We got a train now. We ain't got no more motherfucking boats. We on the motherfucking train. Choo, choo. And we taking the fuck off. You better do like they did in the old school. You see that train coming. You better run and jump on the motherfucking back of it. Throw your book bag up there and get your ass up there. Because we ain't stopping. Choo, choo. Next stop. And we're going to keep going faster because that's what the fuck they're doing. Okay, y'all? Yeah, I appreciate y'all letting me vent because that really fucked with me and I wouldn't have been able to sleep tonight. And I got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. With me knowing that I know this information and, of course, you ain't seen it nowhere. It ain't been nowhere. They ain't told you, but they did. And if I was you, I would go and look for the terms and conditions. If you don't have it, don't want to look for it, tomorrow morning, call your bank. And say, hey, can you send me a copy of the updated terms and conditions? And when I say read them not in the eye that they taught us in school, but read them in the eye that you're looking at now. Fuck reading it with your eyes, with the S, with the Webster Dictionary and shit, and look at it in their eye so that you can see, okay? So that you can understand what they're doing and you can make informed decisions. But I'm telling you now, get your shit out their bank. Brokerage account. If you got money in there, you want to take it out, just get your shit out. But they're limiting you on how much you can take out because they know they about to crash the system, y'all. All right. That's right. Release the fear, y'all. Please release the fear. Cut on some affirmations. Affirm your motherfucking self. Say, I got this. Say, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? That I'm the lender and not the borrower. You know, how the fuck are y'all scared of the invisible people? We don't even know who the fuck these people are. We ain't never fucking seen them. At all. And shit is getting worse. So get out their police system because that's getting worse. Get out their state system because they the fucking stealing from you. And technically, they are acting as our fiduciaries. They are supposed to be doing what we tell them to do. But unless you know what their role is, they don't have to do it. And right now, they're going to continue acting like they own us. And at what point are we going to stand the fuck up? It's time to stand up, y'all. Get the jelly out your motherfucking spine. Stand up. Do what you got to do for you and your family. And just let it be. So I will post for people who need, the proof of it because you too lazy to go look. I will post that as of November the 1st. So now y'all remember, I told y'all this last quarter they was going in, didn't I? I told you when I came back at the beginning of October, I said I'm only back because it's the last quarter and they about to start some shit. But see, I'm glad I was gone because I took away all the distractions. So I was able to sit. Like that post I put up early resonated so much. I was able to sit and be with me and be with God and just download like I was a motherfucking computer. And I'm watching the changes and I'm reading and I'm watching it. I'm like, they changing this, they changing this. Oh, fuck, we back under the Republic, this. And then now watching the things that I said come to life. And y'all that been with me, y'all see it too. You like, damn, Pastor did tell us that. She told us that about 2 years ago. What the fuck? Yeah. Well, thank God because, it's just in me. It's in my brain, it's in my blood, it's me. Though it's here. It's here. So that's that. I am, like I said, my lives and stuff, they're going to move. They're probably going to be on the base, and I'll just put the base. Y'all can figure out the first word of that. I'm just verifying that their private rooms are actually private, like how we're doing now or whatever, but it'll be in a little room where if you just come to my page, you can't hear it. Like, you will have to be in the room in order to hear it because of the laws and things that they are changing when it comes to social media and this task force that they got together. And at the end of the day, whether y'all realize it or not, people like me that are attempting to help you guys in this area, we become targets, right? Please understand how much we put, especially us, because I ain't the only motherfucker know what I'm talking about. I would never say that. Everybody, it's other people, and it is, right? But it's only one me. Just one me. But anyway, we become targets trying to help the masses of people that we don't know. So y'all always take in consideration of that. Where y'all be like, it sounds like she's talking in riddles. Well, I can't, sometimes I have to. But if you have the foundation, then you can hear it and then you can understand it, right? So I'm waiting to get the confirmation if that private room is really private. And I also asked them that if the people ever come to them like, oh, you got to give us access, I want to know where their head is, right? Because I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing, but I'm going to have to also be careful. I am a mother. My kids do need me, right? I'm all they got. So I have to be careful. But in the same token, I feel like I still have a duty to help the people, even though, motherfuckers will turn their back on you in a minute. And guess what? It's okay, because y'all normally have to turn around and be like, damn, that bitch was right. Fuck, I got to go back over here, but I'm not going to comment or nothing because I don't want her to see, because I was just on another post talking shit. I don't give a fuck. Come and get this knowledge and save yourself and save your kids, right? And that's all that matters to me. So, yeah, y'all. I wasn't supposed to go live today, but I felt like I needed to tell y'all that because that's very important to know. And hopefully that'll make you say, damn, let me get a brokerage account. Charles Schwab, whatever. And even when you get the brokerage account, because you're doing it up under your trust, you're going to have to send them a certificate of trust. So now let me get y'all school y'all real quick. Even if your trust is not totally complete, go on deeds.com, put in your state name, and pull the certificate of trust, because every state has their own qualifications of what is a full certificate of trust. Even if you end up changing it, you have to do a full trust or etc. But in order for you to get a brokerage account, you're going to have a certificate of trust. So go under deeds.com, pull it for your state, pull the certificate of trust. It's very self-explanatory. Fill it out. If you don't have an EIN number already for your trust, you cannot get one until tomorrow, because today is Sunday and they're closed. Today's Sunday, right? Yeah. Today is Sunday, but they'll open back up tomorrow at 7 o'clock so you can get your EIN number. And those of you who do already have a trust, as I stated, there are some amendments that are going to have to be done, but Layla is working on getting all of that together so that she can tell you guys what new changes and amendments, which is what it's called, amendments you're going to have to add to your trust. So be on the lookout for that. Get over there to somebody with some damn crypto learning. The only person I will recommend is Guyton Academy, and I'm only saying them because I'm in their academy, right? And I know what I've learned. And Steve and Champ are two awesome men, and they got this shit down. Like I got this shit down, they got that shit down, because you're going to need that key component. And make sure you got your ID.me set up. Make sure you got your 2848 so that you can get the trust part of your ID.me so that you can start properly filing. And at the end of the day, we got to get on the motherfucking good foot, okay? So I appreciate y'all letting me vent, and because I needed that. And now it's about action. You let the emotions out, and then it's like, okay, that shit done. So now what actions do we need to take as a collective? Right now in this season, we have to move as one. As one. I don't give a fuck you white, black, Chinese, purple, green, brown. I don't give a fuck if you from the east side, the west side, the north side. I don't even give a fuck if you don't like me. God damn it, we gotta all stand up and show these people that is enough of that shit. They talking about taking the motherfucking water. You gonna go to the lakes and the rivers? I hope Yemaya get y'all motherfuckers trying to take her water. But we gonna bottle up her water. Y'all got drown their ass, baby. Drown them. Me and you got the same birthday, Yemaya. You know what we do? We silent killers. We a strike when a motherfucker don't even think we gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? We get real quiet and shit. Motherfuckers like, oh, they quiet because they scared. Bitch. I'm like a rattlesnake. Got your ass. Because when it's time, it's time. So, that's that. You guys having a very good night. I'll drop a couple posts. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will do an example of the 2848, and I'll put it in my bio. If I feel like it tonight, I'll do it. But I do have the early rising in the morning, but I will get it done. Please do your children. Please do your children. Please do your children. Okay, we got to say the kids. And on that note, you guys have a very, very, very amazing Sunday, and I will holler at you guys tomorrow. Bye.